Hello, let's talk about customizing your expense accounts within the chart of accounts. Quick review, we know that the chart of accounts is a listing of every single account that you will use to categorize your transactions. One of the main transactions that you'll probably be having with your business are expenses. So we're referring to, when we say expenses, we're referring to kind of overhead type expenses. So things like advertising and marketing, insurance, really costs related to running the business. So we have options here to kind of add in expense categories. And I like to think of it as if you have an expense category that you have a lot of expenses in, of course, you want to have an expense account for that. But you may also want to have sub accounts kind of breaking out those expenses. So let me give you an example with insurance. Maybe you have a lot of different types of insurance. So you have like workers' comp, you have insurance for your business vehicle, you have liability insurance. So you don't want to just lump them all into one insurance account. You want to see those expenses separately. So that's kind of the way that I decide when to use sub accounts and when to not. If I have a lot of different types of expenses, like travel is another great example. Let's say I'm traveling a lot with my business. So I really want to see the breakout of, okay, airfare, hotels, transportation, things like Ubers, gas. I want to see that breakout because I have so many travel expenses. Whereas if you're a business that maybe you just travel every once in a while, you can probably just put them all in one account called travel. So this is very customizable depending on your business and kind of how you want to see the breakout of the expenses. So let's just work through an example here. Advertising is one that you may want to have some subcategories for. And you're often doing different types of advertising or marketing or promotional type expenses. So you can see here, this one already has a sub account. So we've got advertising as the main parent account, and then public relations. Maybe you'd want to add something like social media. You're doing a lot of social media work, and you want to see how that what you're spending specifically on social media. So we would just add expense account. And then again, advertising and promotional. And we might just call it social media and put it as a sub account under our advertising. So now you will be able to track the different types of advertising or marketing spend that you have. So if we scroll down here, we see advertising in total, public relations, social media. You can feel free to expand that out as you have different types of advertising or promotional expenses. It just helps give you more information. So you can see like, wow, I spent $5,000 last month specifically on social media. That feels high to me. Or maybe I want to ramp that up. So you're just getting more specific information in those different categories. So feel free to customize. I just warn, don't have too many sub accounts. Just make your sub accounts really intentional. So, the accounts where you really have a lot of spend and you want to break it out, those are perfect for sub accounts.